If I'm sitting in boards of meetings, I don't know these terms. I don't know what they're talking about. They're throwing numbers.
Like you're sitting there at flight center.
Do you know what I mean?
What the fuck is going on?
Man, let me tell you, if it means I must get some homework, some material to go sit, read, study. Next meeting, I'm talking about, yo, that's not the right chart. This is the right chart. You want to see the growth here, compare this. Because that's the attitude, man. It was the same thing with hip hop. The first local CD I heard, it was actually cassette, was at the Motherload. And I couldn't believe in my mind that it was local. And in my brain, I was like, yo, if these guys are local and they can do it, what the hell is stopping me? You know, the first 2 times I went to Rap Activity Jam, I didn't jump on the mic because I was afraid. I was like, these cats is that nice? And bear in mind, it was kids in school blazers. I will never get that image out of my mind. But my point is this: I went and I listened to cats and I got some beats and that whole week, which is probably why I dropped out of tertiary. But that whole week, I was just sharpening the bars. The very next week, I went. You know what I mean? So if you see the common thread there, is you'll always see the challenge. You know, study it, listen, learn. You know, grow, and then come and kill. And then come and kill, and that's my attitude about everything.
But you see, for me also, I respect that you put in the time. Right? So it wasn't I respect that you put in the time. But that, I chase my vision though. So my vision is all this impossible shit that's happening right here. You know, my vision is going, I could have sat with Greg, I could have sat with anybody, I could have hustled to get but I wanted to build my own. You know what I mean? So for me, I see these guys are building these monster companies or they partner, but I'm gonna build my own. So I chase that impossible dream and I literally go, that's my vision, that's where I'm going. So immediately when I see you on stage, I go, but it's not my vision. It's just incidental.
100%.
It's incidental, but I'm gonna respect that. But I'm gonna give you your props because you're holding it down.
Let me jump in there. But now I said this to another young guy that I was chatting to, and I said, have some ownership in everything that you're a part of. So I always have the entry point, but I always end up owning.
Exactly.
That for me is how that's my strategy. So whether it was with the music. I came in strictly as an artist, but now I own my work. The label I record under is my own. I report to me. That's why I can record, release when I want. Same thing with the television. Came in strictly as a presenter. Listen, learn. Now I run a production company. And that's the same thing with everything. You know what I mean? I was an avid traveler. Now I'm, you know what I mean? Sit on the board of a flight company, and that's
congratulations
the
on that.
Thank you. That's the pattern to say, oh, Slick is doing that. Okay, come in as a guest. Do you see the pattern?
Of course. But
come in as a guest, and then start be like, yo, Slick. Listen, man, you need to grow. You need some strategic partnerships. Let me put together a value proposition to say, for 51% of your company, this and that can happen. And look, I'm being facetious, but the point I'm making is, I don't come out to live out somebody else's dream. I come out to take ownership of it.
So you see, also that also is based on, is that my dream? And is that what I want to chase? Right? So if I had a choice to lose what you do well versus what I do well, I'd rather lose what you do well so I can do what I do well better.
100%.
You know what I mean? So, you know, there's also but in everything though, with everything, I came in literally like as a rapper, obviously. Came in as a rapper. I started, you know, all these cats doing all these brand and things. We were doing that shit in 2005 with Smacks, with Sprite already. We were literally telling brands they need to plug into music in 2005. Without me even having, without even having a marketing whatever degree, I was already a partner at like TVWA, one of the experiential agencies. No marketing degree, I was a partner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I left, like I came in as a guest in this whole marketing world. I left there 2-3 years later, came here, and I had little shareholding. I started Slick on Life. I don't know nothing about digital.
Sure.
I learned digital. Slick on Life made me learn digital.
And then come and kill it.
A year later, I sold part of Slick on Life, you know, like to a bigger company. I'm talking to another company that's possibly looking at. So my thing is that I'm building a thing that I could be disciplined and not say some shit that'll make SABC cringe or via DSTV cringe or anybody cringe because I speak my mind.
Yes, sir.
But then
yes, sir.
I chose that if I'm gonna always try to be coy for everybody, who am I? So I'll never work in the industry. So the only way I can work in the industry is to do what?
To create the industry.
So that's why I go, when I see you doing your thing, I go, you're doing it, B.
Yes, sir.
I respect that, you know what I mean? Because in my head, I'm going, I'm creating my own world, yes, but I must always never be confused not to chase someone else's dream, but I gotta see someone else and go, yo, he doing it. You know what I mean?
100%, man. 100%.
And that's the name of the game, you know,
and
and that's the greatness I see with you. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have come in the game, come, gone, disappeared, come around and just doing it, but you are accelerating. You're an accelerator. You know what I mean? And that's great, man, and that's diversification.
Thank you, but
and even though we don't say it, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I just had to, and so I called you one day. I said, but you know, you got to come in, and they got to see you. You're not the idols guy, you know. You're not. You are an MC, and you got that MC hunger, and that MC hunger is smashing that idols, is smashing that presenter guy who's just the presenter. You smashing that presenter.
Dimming the hell out of these lights.
You smashing that guy who at Flight Center who said, I should have. You know why? Because it's that rap hunger.
Yes, sir.
That's going,
that's
you know what?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know? Pro to the verb. I love it.
Slicker than your average. Yes, sir.
Yo, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming through,
I know
man.
that, man. It's always a pleasure.
It's just good, man. We old, we parents, you know. We old people now, man. It's just great that, like...
That's another thing, man. Don't you find that also impacts how you think about everything?
Yeah, without a doubt.
You know what I mean?
It makes you analyze how you keep on coming into environments.
Because it's a legacy now.
Yeah.
You know? And it's about that... you know, Dame Dash said something very interesting. I didn't like how he said it, but I get it.
Yeah.
When he was like, you know, can you give this to your son? Remember that conversation?
Yeah.
Man, and therefore, that's why you have to think about, you're like, yo, am I just an employee? Am I just a service provider? Like, is there something tangible that I can take and give, you know, or leave on for them to run? And that thinking is what almost challenges how you approach everything you do. You know, to say what's yours here in this whole thing? Are you just a piece?
And you see how your kids are so much like you. When you like, you know, like things that you never even told them. You go, that's look familiar.
You see it, man.
You see it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And that's why then when you start making moves, you start going, okay. With all my flops, but yo, here's the positive. And if he's gonna look back and say, but what good did he do? So for me, it's beyond, can I give this to my son? It's more, this is what my bloodline is capable of doing. You know, I consult with my kids, man. I treat them like everything I do, because it affects all of us. We all have to be part of this decision. Oh, wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I will say, guys, there's this opportunity on the table. I'm thinking of exploring it. These are the pros. These are the cons. These are the reservations. This is the value that's potentially going to come of it. What do you think? Obviously on their level.
Yeah, on their level.
Do you know what I mean? And it's interesting because one, I want them to think like that and beyond. But two, it's just nice to get a refreshing, untainted perspective.
How old are your kids?
My daughter's 11 and my son is 8.
Yeah, they
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They give you like an untainted. Oh, I think it's cool. Do it. Nah, that doesn't sound cool. I'm like, why? Well, because one, you're doing something similar already, and two, the last time you did that, this happened. You know what I mean? And they substantiate.
Yeah.
And I love that inclusive process. You know what I mean? Those are my partners, man. In fact, not even my partners, those are my board members.
Oh, yeah.
People I report to, you know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's true accountability, though.
That's it. That's it. Do you know what I mean? So they're a part of the process.
And even when they grow, it's going to teach them accountability.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, that's amazing. I'm going to apply that.
Yeah.
Let me give you a lesson too then.
School me.
Since we're sharing.
School me.
All right? So I say to my kids, so here, I give them like four 20 rands, right?
Yeah.
I go, okay, you take this one and you put it in a piggy bank.
Yeah.
You take the second one and you buy whatever you want, right? You take this third one and you give it to someone who needs it, right? And what do we do with the fourth one? So the one is charitable, the one is save, the one is smash it, live your life. But those are the three principles basically. So with every piece of money that you get, you know that all the time you break it down into three ways. So even if you grow up and you become super successful, you'll always know that like you can be wealthy, but you always got to give, and you always got to save, and you always got to live. And that's how you teach kids that with money. That like break down your money to save, live, and give. You know what I mean? Since we're sharing, I'm gonna take what you just taught me.
I love to learn. I love to listen, especially to like-minded forward thinkers, and I'm an observer. So that's incredible. That's my lesson for the day.
You taught me a lesson for the day too.
That's my lesson for the day. I learned. I learned.
That's what happens.
Slicker than your average.
What happens when the OGs speak? You know what I mean? Yo, bro, man, I want you to keep doing what you're doing, man. When I keep seeing this shit, it inspires me, motivates me. It almost makes it feel like there's more than one that's fighting the fight. You not say that I'm the only one and you're the only one. But when we see each other doing well, we always feel like, those people are part of us.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And even when we tell our kids and we go, I'm watching idols, I'm like, we used to rap this cat. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, man, where like, we hold it with pride. The same way when we see the kids who are owning hip hop right now, we go, damn, these kids are doing great, It makes us proud because we go, that's something that's a part of us that they're doing, you know what I mean? And it's promising because when we always feel these kids are also going to figure it out and be the next Proverb, be the next who, be the next who. So, it doesn't stop at rap. It's going to carry on. There's more. And imagine if you're doing what you're doing now and I'm doing what I'm doing. We were cool with the rap then. But we the new generation of guys who are literally diversifying this way. Imagine when these kids start diversifying, how big it's going to be after our lessons and our mistakes. You know what I mean? Hey, man.
Can I quickly, before you wrap it up, can I share a story that I don't know if I've told anybody?
Yeah.
First time I came to Jersey and all that, I was strictly a battle MC. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to do was just eat MCs. No questions asked, no nothing.
Yeah.
So when I caught wind of you guys, and I heard there was this crew, squatter camp. And there were even these T-shirts that were made of bones.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the squatter camp T-shirts.
And there were these squatter camp dudes.
Yeah.
Then there was this concert with Black Thought and them at the
Black August, yeah.
Black August.
Yeah.
August.
Yeah.
And I was told, yo, there's them dudes. I think we saw Flabber. Much respect to Flabber.
Yeah.
Somebody spotted Flabber and said, yo, there's the dude from squatter camp.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like, so how many are these dudes? And the guy told me, and I said, yo, I want to battle all these dudes, man. Every single one. Somebody organize it. So it's just funny. Obviously, over the years, we've become friends and we've come to know each other. But in the back of my mind, I always think, when I was a lighty dog, me, as far as I was concerned, those squatter camp dudes, I just wanted to eat everybody. That young, naive, false bravado that you have as a youngster.
That hunger though. What is that hunger? You'd rather be a kid like that than a kid that's just like,
So you want to talk about a full circle.
Yeah.
Every time I see you, I always think to myself, man, how's that for a full circle? That those dudes ended up being the dudes I hold in the highest regard. You guys were trailblazers, pioneers, and you definitely opened the gateway for even cats like myself.
Yeah, man.
So much respect to you.
All the time, my G. All the time. Pro to the Verb, yes, man. Sir. Catch him on Idols, or he's producing some type of show out there, or he's emceeing some corporate events, or he's out there at Flight Center,
yes, sir,
trying to take the rates down, sir, so I can go on holiday.
Hey, you need
know
flights?
What I mean?
Let me know.
How about that? You know what I mean? Yo, we moving all our business. Yes, we taking it to Flight Center now. That's what happens now. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know? Man, I'm so happy, B. I'm so happy. You know, it's a blessing. This is what it is. Easy. Pro to the Verb. Boom.